Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama, and if you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you're catching the replay. Oh my goodness, y'all. So we are going to create with this transfer that is currently on sale. So this guy's listed underneath the specials tab, and then we're also going to use this transfer. Okay, so when you pop on, say hey and comment the word banner, B-A-N-N-E-R, and I will get you a message with our supply list. So I have these banner cutouts that actually fit both sides. I have a large set and a small set. So when you actually comment the word banner, that will also get sent to you. But we are gonna make this into Americana, like Patriotic Banner. So when you pop on, say hey. Hi guys. I'm gonna pull up my comments over here. Just give me 1 second. And let's get started. So I did go ahead and prep my banners. I painted them white because I thought I was gonna do both sets of banners, but I was one short for this project. So we're gonna do this banner later this week, okay? But they come in the MDF wood, and I just painted them with white chalk paint. Hi, hello. And if y'all could do me a huge favor, if you are not signed up, make sure you comment !notify. You have to put the exclamation point, no spaces, and then put notify, just like this, to get signed up to get a live or to get a message next time I go live. Okay. So, hello. Hi, Connie. Hi, Tammy. I know. I'm so glad y'all are here. So, we'll do the second banner later this week. See, I even like prepped the pieces and everything, you know. So, this is the large one. This is the small one. I'm thinking we need to wax. So I'm going to try to find my wax. I don't know where it's at. I do have next month's club sitting right here. It's right here in this thing. There it is. Yes, Kathy. Was there a problem with yours? All right, I'm gonna wax all of my pieces. So I'm just gonna heat up my wax to soften it a little bit. And we are gonna put a light layer of wax. How is everybody's Tuesday? I keep thinking today's Monday. Hi, Jan. I keep thinking today's Monday. I'm all off. Okay, no problem, Miss Kathy. Yeah, just send me a message and we can get it worked out for you. All right, so we're gonna just wax all of these like so. And I'm honestly just not dipping back into my wax, and I'm just using what's left on my wax applicator to apply it. Yes. Oh, by the way, we are having a brand new launch tomorrow. We sure are. So there's a bunch of, there are a bunch of Americana, like patriotic transfers coming out tomorrow. So, hi, Nancy. Hi, Shauna. All right, I'm going to fuzz this. Now, I will hold it up in a second and I'll show y'all there are cherries on this, but we're not going to use the cherries, okay? So make sure you're in my VIP group. I'm going to post the post the link so y'all can see everything right after my live, okay? So comment the word banner, and then in the message that I send you, scroll down to the bottom and you'll click on free groups, and then click on VIP. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, so we're going to line this up. We're going to do the same thing on each one. So this fits perfectly on here. And we're just going to line this up. Just give me a second. There we go. We're going to push down, and I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to show y'all if I can get it off the table. So on here, you can see that this has cherries on it. We aren't going to add really anything right here in this middle section. So we're going to do everything in red first. So I'm going to use candy apple. You can use whatever color you want. You can also use cherry. But I'm going to use candy apple because I want this to be nice and bright. One thing I am going to do, no, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Okay. So we're going to go in with our cherry, and I'm going to do my best not to get it on the cherries themselves, because we're actually going to put stars instead of the cherries. So we're gonna just do the same thing on each one. I wanted to prep some of these before so we didn't have to see, you know, watch me do the same thing 5 times, but you know what? It is what it is. What did y'all have for dinner? What are y'all making? I am heating up leftovers. So fun. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift this because my paste is on the drier side. Ooh, do y'all see that? My paste dried. It dried in the silk screen. Let me try to push it through. If not, we'll have to line it back up. Yep. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna spray a little bit of water. So what happened is my paste is a little bit on the drier side and it peeled up the color as we were pulling it up. So I wet my finger just a smidge. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. Y'all see that? Let's fix it. Not a big deal, we'll fix it. Taco soup, leftovers. My oldest grandson is he made curry, awesome. So let me show y'all. Do y'all see how it looks patchy? That's because the paste is a little too dry. So let's clean our transfer. We're gonna line it back up and then we'll add a little bit of water to our paste to kind of bring it back to the right consistency. This happens from time to time. It's nothing that you did wrong. It just kind of happens when your paste dries out. Okay, so let's wipe this up. Get all that red off because we don't want that to transfer to our surface. So this needs to be like really, really dry. And I probably should have grabbed some paper towels, but it's okay. All right, let's set this to the side. I'm gonna put it right here. Let's dry this. We were having homemade pork fry. Ooh, yum, Denise. Pizza, taco salads. Yum, yum, yum. So y'all see where it looks like it's pink in some areas or like a lighter red? That's where the paste peeled up. It's okay. Thanks, Kaylin. Grilled brats, broccoli with cheese, and dirty rice. Yum. I need to come to y'all's houses. Okay, I'm gonna spray. Now this is not distilled water. Normally I tell y'all to spray distilled water into your paste, but I'm at the end of my jar, so I'm honestly not really that worried about it. But I'm gonna mix in this water to kind of thin it out. I'm kind of wondering if I should have grabbed another red. Ugh! Because I am kind of at the end of my jar, a little too close for my comfort, I think. Let me pick this up, put it in there, wipe this up. Okay, here we go. We're gonna lay this back down. Let's make sure it's nice and dry. It's still a little damp in some areas. So we're gonna dry it. Hi, Leona. Thanks, Miss Diane. Okay. Oop. And we're gonna lay this back down. We're gonna line it up the best that we can. Hold on. There we go. Lay it down and let's go over it again. And let's hope that this doesn't dry on us. If it does, then you know what I'll do is I will go grab another jar of red paste and we'll try it again. So I hope it doesn't dry. That's what I'm hoping for. And I got a little bit where I didn't want it. It's okay. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, much better. But I realized as soon as I pulled that up that I forgot to do the edge. So hold on. Let's try this. Hi, Cheryl. Hamburger steak with gravy and onions, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this one to the side and let's do the other ones. So I've got to be careful about where I'm gonna put this down because I don't want that red to, oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, we're good. This project is already not turning out great. All right, here we go. If you are just jumping on, say hey. We are attempting to make a banner, but it's already not going great. I think it's because of my paste, if I'm being honest. My paste is dry. So I kind of have to work fast. Let's lift. Okay. I did it again, y'all. It's my paste, or I put too much wax. Do y'all see that? That's okay. The heck, y'all. Should I go grab another red? This is not turning out the way I expected, y'all. Should I go grab a new jar of red and see if that's the issue? It's either the paste is too dry or I put too much wax. I am human. It's okay. Yes. Okay. Let me go run and grab one. It's like way across my house. But let's see if that's our issue. And then if it does it again, then we know for sure it is, I put too much wax. Okay. Let me clean this and then I will run and go grab a new jar of red. I know. Get a new jar. Yeah. Louise is like, girl, just do it. Okay. Let me wipe this up and let me run and go grab that. Don't go anywhere. Hit the heart button while I'm gone. I will be back in like 1 minute. All right. Got my new jar of red. There we go. Okay. Woo! Let's see if I can fix this, y'all. Alrighty. So we got a clean transfer, right? Thanks for jumping on, y'all. I see some new people saying hey. If you are new, let us know. We love it to welcome y'all. And my project, we're struggling a little bit. We're on the struggle bus with this project. Okay. So brand new jar of red. Red just gets everywhere, y'all. And it just smears. I feel like it doesn't clean. It just smears. Hi, Lorna. Here we go. Let's try this again. Now, if it comes out patchy again, then we know I put too much wax. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to push down. Let me clean this. We are attempting to make a patriotic banner, but I'm struggling. I am struggling. The first two that I did, the red came out really patchy. So we're doing a little experiment. We're seeing if it was my paste, because my paste was at the end of its jar. So usually that means it's drying out, and the patchiness can happen if your paste is too dry, or it can happen if you add too much wax. And we are gonna see if it is the paste or the wax. I am using a brand new jar of candy apple. Now you could do this with cherry, which I almost thought about doing, but I like the bright red for Patriotic. Okay. All right, let's pick up all that extra. And we're just gonna lift the top part. It was the paste. So this right here tells me it wasn't too much wax. I won't, Miss Dawn. Thank you for reminding me. This is telling me that it was not too much wax. It was the paste. So here's this, right? You see how it looks patchy? That's because my paste was too dry. That happens when you get towards the end of the life of jars. So I'm here to teach y'all. Y'all always tell me your projects turn out perfect, Alex. You make it look so easy. Well, here's a project that y'all, we're just experimenting. Not really experimenting. I had a plan, but it didn't turn out perfect, and that's okay. Not every project I do is perfect. So, even me, who does this every day, makes mistakes. Okay, so we're gonna go around the edge. I could probably use a mini squeegee for this, but I like the detail tool because you are kind of getting into the finer, more tight areas. And we are gonna clean it in between. So we do have quite a bit of cleaning to do. And then we'll do this one. All right, let's lift it, and bam. So then wherever that white space is, that's where we're gonna put stars. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Not like the patchiness. I'm excited to see the finished product. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Miss Dawn. All right, let's clean. And we're gonna do the next one. So luckily we can fix the other two that got messed up. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna use a baby wipe on top. That helps get a lot of that extra red off to prevent that. So I didn't wipe off the top of it, so the red is getting caked up on my board eraser. So I just need to clean it out. Hi, Anita. Hi, Billy. Y'all, if you shopped for my live sale, my discount transfer sale that happened in my VIP group on Sunday, all invoiced with the exception of like 4 or 5 have been sent out. So make sure y'all get those paid so I can get those shipped. They are shipping within 24 hours of being paid. So yay. All right, let's dry this. And then we're gonna add the stars. Hi, Robin. The stars are gonna be, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can do them. All right, next one. And like I said, I totally meant, oh, that was my plan. Oh, well, I totally meant to do a couple of these ahead of time, so we weren't on here forever, but it is what it is. All right, lay this down, push down. Hi, Janice. I think yours did ship today, Miss Diane. I think that and your cutout live sale order, they both shipped, I think. Or I was working on your live cutout sale before I went live. I'm trying to get caught up, y'all. Last week just kind of put me really behind, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. Personal matter that took me away from working. And as y'all know, I do this on my own. So if I have to step away, everything kind of comes to a halt, which is fine. Y'all have been really understanding about it, which I really appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna do this side. Pick up all of the extra, and we're just gonna lift. Oh yeah, y'all, that looks so good. I'm just lifting this to prevent the paste from drying in the silk screen. Yes, that means both of you are shipped. They didn't ship together though. I didn't intend to do that. All right, we're gonna do the center part. Yeah, life does happen. I just appreciate y'all being really understanding. Because y'all, I mean, y'all ordered and y'all want your stuff. I get that, you know. So I am working around the clock right now to get myself caught up. All right, pulling this across, getting this together. And the stars will be a lot easier. It won't be as much chalking. And we should be able to do those fairly quickly. All right, let's peel. Boom. There's another one. It looks so good now. Let's clean. Okay, so here's the thing. You can lay this back on top and do the next one, but I'm a little hesitant because I don't want the paste to transfer onto that white background where I don't want it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm cleaning in between. This one I bought. I'm considering like putting together some t-shirts and putting them on my website. I don't know if that's something that y'all would be interested in. I've talked about it before, but I don't know. I'm hesitant to do it. All right, turn it over, spray the back, and we're gonna clean it again. Now we got to make sure it's dry. It's because life happens and you respect us and keep us. But yes, absolutely. I try my best to share with y'all as much as I can about what's going on in my life. But with this thing, I just can't, you know. So I would share, and normally I do share what's going on, but this is just something that is very private and, you know, everything's okay though. All is good. All is okay. Hi, Rachel. Ooh, you bought t-shirts to make. Hi, Karen. Uh-oh, hold on. Thanks, Tammy. Let's see. You could use, yeah, you can totally use the transfers on t-shirts. I've done that before. I have done that plenty of times. That's actually the whole reason why I got into using chalk, was to make shirts. Alrighty, here we go. This is our last full one, and then all we have to do is go in and fix the other two and then add the outside, and then we're done with this part. Okay, now I can't take credit for this idea. One of my friends made this and I was like, I have to make that. She made it last year, and by the time I wanted to make it, it was past, you know, 4th of July and all of that. So as soon as I saw that this transfer went on sale, I knew I had to make it. So y'all, this transfer is currently on the specials tab. So if you don't have it, go snag it while you can. Okay, we're gonna lift, releasing all that paste that's in the silk screen. Looks good. Are you gonna do any birds? Yes, everything's fine. I'm good. Ooh, that'd be cool to do around a shirt. Alrighty. Gonna go in with this. I probably should just use a mini squeegee, but that's okay. If you don't have the multi-tool, you need to snag it. And the really neat thing is today's the last day to get a free toolkit from Chalk with an order of $75 or more. So if you want, and this thing is included in it. So if you want the free toolkit, go snag it, because tomorrow this won't happen. The toolkit will be gone. It won't be an option anymore to add it to your cart for free. But all the new stuff comes out tomorrow. So y'all, that's so cute. I just love it. Look at that. All right, let's clean it. And then we're gonna fix our other two. And then we'll do the stars, okay? So if you're loving how this is turning out, hit the heart button for me. And sprinkle out the video if you can. That would be greatly appreciated. Oh my goodness, y'all. I totally forgot to mention, I know what the color of the month is next month. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for y'all to see it. Make sure you're in my VIP group. I will share with you what it looks like over in there. But it will go kind of with the patriotic stuff. So, it is the tier tray stencil. So yes, this is actually meant to be part of the tier tray, like inserts, where you can lay this at the bottom of the tier tray, but we are using it to make a banner. I don't have a picture of it with me. Like I can't pull a picture up. I don't have like a separate thing to show y'all, or otherwise I would. Yes, I will show you a sneak peek of the club kit. I have it sitting right here. I almost forgot to grab it, and I remembered to get it before I went live. So I will show y'all next month's club at the end, just so I can get this done. Okay, laying this down. Try my best to line it up, but it is moving on me just because it is a little wet. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna push down. And here we go. It's blue. It's a blue color. I can tell you that. And it's called Retro. That's the name of the color. It's a really pretty light blue. I'm curious to get it to see how it compares to Colonial Blue, this blue. But I think it's a little bit lighter than that color. It's kind of in between, I'm guessing, it's in between Colonial Blue and Ocean Mist. But it's a really, really pretty blue, and I think it's gonna work perfectly with patriotic stuff. So I cannot wait to get my hands on that. All right. We're gonna lift this up. Oh yeah. Now my flowers right here, they got covered up. It's fine. We're not gonna stress about it. They do, Miss Jan, if it's meant to be layered, they do put targets. They do that. Which transfer are you trying to layer? Because sometimes, well, I guess sometimes they don't. I don't know. Send me a picture which one you're trying to layer and I can help you. All right, so we're gonna do this guy. Thanks for hanging out with me. You know what? Let's do a giveaway because y'all are awesome. And y'all are literally sitting here watching me do the same thing over and over. So tell me where you are watching from, and I will pick a winner from the comments to win a mystery cutout. All right. Ohio, Louisiana. I don't think it's shimmer. I don't know. They didn't say whether or not it was a shimmer. Okay, so you can see like the flowers kind of got filled in. It's not the end of the world. We're not going to stress about it. Greensboro. Hi, Tonya. I think I already said hello to you, but hello again. Pennsylvania. Alabama. Hi, Linda. Hi, Melinda. Melinda, I want you to be on the lookout for a post tomorrow in the VIP group. Just giving you a heads up. There's something that I'm going to be posting. Nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's actually good. But Iowa, hi Rebecca. All right, let me spray this one more time, wipe it, and then I will pick a winner. Hello, Danielle. You'll clean this, and then I will pick a winner. Yeah, so if you're doing ink, you're going to want to make sure that the ink is dry before you heat set it. So you can let it dry overnight, or you can speed up the process by using like a dryer of some sort. Deep East Texas. Hi, Dolores. Okay, let me pick a winner. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Linda Elrod is winner number 1. And then 1, 2, 3. Rebecca Rosenthal is winner number 2. If y'all will do me a favor, send the page a message saying, hey, I won. I will send you a form to fill out. I'm getting back into my form, y'all. I'm going to send you a form to fill out for your giveaway. That way I don't lose track of my list like I did last time. So, and y'all will win a mystery cutout. And those kind of just ship whenever. So just keep that in mind. A lot of people get a little frustrated with me because they don't ship out fast enough, but those just kind of get shipped when I have some extra time. So they're probably not going to get shipped until all of my live sale orders are done. So just keep that in mind. Okay. All right, we're going to do this last edge, and then we're going to dry everything, and then we're going to do the stars, y'all. We're almost there. We're so close. Yes, comment exclamation point notify to get a message every time I go live, just like Miss Leona did right there. She typed it out perfectly. That will send, Facebook will send you a message via Facebook Messenger every time I go live. All right, let's pick up all the excess. Here's a little spot that I missed in this little spot. It is my full-time job. Thank you for answering, Billy. I apologize if you ask me a question and I don't see it. I'm not ignoring you. I don't see it. But yes, this is my full-time job. It sure is. And I love every minute of it. It's so fun. Okay, let's wipe it up. We'll put this to the side, and then we'll do the stars. I don't sell, well, yeah. So anything that's wood, yes, I sell. But a lot of times chalk will have chalkable shapes. All the chalk shapes, chalk sells. But then all the wood pieces, I cut, package, ship, everything completely on my own. I do it completely on my own. I have no help as of now. But I do it all by myself. Thanks for helping out people in the chat, y'all, for to get signed up for live notifications. I appreciate it. So, obviously that guy's been very well loved. But now I look like, I don't know, something happened to my hand. I do, Carol. I do. I love what I do. I love doing this. I have so much fun. I love, you know, I love all of it for the most part, truly. I used to be a teacher. If you are new, I used to be a teacher. I taught for 11 years before I resigned and did this full time. Okay, let me clean this off. Actually, we'll just put that to the side because that, y'all, I'm telling you, the red just never disappears. I know, I need to, Miss Debbie. Mama Llama needs a job. My dad has been telling me, like, your mom really wants to come help you. Yeah, I know, but then I have to give up the control. All right, let's dry. So we're going to use Colonial Blue and some stars. Now, I will tell y'all, these are not perfect. There's some bleeding with the colors. So, like, see, like on this one, it bled a little bit. That's because my transfer wasn't completely flat, but it's okay. Yes, red and black are the absolute worst. And cadet. Cadet gets everywhere too. Okay, and the cadet's a really pretty blue. Let me see if I can show it to y'all. This color. It's a gorgeous blue, but it just is so hard. Maybe don't wear a hat that says Boss Hog. What? Oh. Hi, Ruthie. Ruthie, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. I've been thinking about you today. Okay. Here we go. It makes them unique being different. Yeah, it's not perfect, y'all, and that's okay. So here is another patriotic transfer, okay? We're going to use these stars right here to add our stars to the banner. Okay, so I am going to fuzz, and we probably will have to clean this one a couple of times. But this one should be a lot easier to place rather than doing the red part. So y'all hang out till the end. I'm going to show y'all next month's club. I got some in my eye, and we'll do a giveaway at the end, okay? Okay, so I'm going to use, so we do 2 stars there, 2 stars. Okay, we're just going to have to experiment, okay? So I would do that, Billy, but the thing is, since it's red, I'm afraid that if I wet the Q-tip and apply it to the red paste, it's going to start smearing, and then it's going to be even harder to cover up. So I'm just going to leave it. If I was any other color, like that one that doesn't bleed, I would do that. You know what I mean? You're missing a flower. Oh, shoot. Gosh darn it. We're just going to go with it. Pretend that flower is there, okay? I could lay the transfer back down, but I'm not going to just for time purposes. But just pretend the flower is there. Y'all didn't see that it wasn't there. Yeah, I think it would make it worse. Will the transfer be available again? Which transfer? So we're going to go in with Colonial Blue. I love this color. You could do Cadet, but I really like Colonial Blue and Candy Apple, the red color I used together. It's really pretty. All right, so we're going to go in, and we're going to try to use as many of these stars as possible before we have to clean. Okay. Oh, got you, Billy. Yeah, we didn't notice that. Oh, y'all, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh no. Is the audio not in sync for y'all? Oh no. I hope that's not the case. Doing well. Things are getting back to normal. We didn't have damage, but still lots. I know. Hi, Dee. I know. Well, I'm thinking about you, Miss Ruthie. Ruthie, if you need me to hold your packages, I can do that until things are a little bit better. You just let me know. I don't mind. I'd rather, you know, you hold them and before you can't get them for weeks and then they get lost. You just let me know. Audio's fine. Oh. Pretty cute. I don't know what's going on, Miss Lisa. Audio, I don't know. All right, let's dry these. And then we'll do the middle one. Let me make sure this is dry before I go in and put this on here and it's not. All right, lay this down and we're gonna do the center star, lift it up, and check that out. Ooh, I need to move it over a little bit more to the left. Yeah. wanting to make sure it's straight. All the other stars are straight except for that middle one. That's okay. We're learning, y'all. We're learning. Okay, so when you do this, make sure that the stars are going the same way and not just, you know, however you want to do them. I mean, you can do them however you want to. This is not a chalk shape. This is a wood cutout. So the banner is linked in, the cutouts are linked in when you comment the word banner. It's the first link in the message. And the big ones come in a set of 5 and the smaller ones come in a set of 7. Okay, so let's do this one. Push down. And do the stars here. And then after we do this one, we'll clean the star transfer and do it again. Okay. So I do have a smaller set that goes with the smaller side, this side, the polka dot side. I had planned on doing both tonight, but I messed up on the number of the smaller ones I needed. So we'll do the banner probably on Thursday. Yes, they do have holes. They sure do. They do. Okay, so Alex, put this up straight. And let's see how this one fits here. The only thing is that little flower is kind of getting in my way. So maybe leave out the flowers. We're gonna see how this one turns out. Okay, that looks better. Right? I mean, the stars are all not like perfect, but it is. It's fine. Hi, Michelle. Thank you. Hold on. If we added wooden stars, yeah, wooden. Ooh, that's a great idea, Pamela. Adding wooden stars to this instead of like chalking them on here. I love that idea. Okay, let's clean. Y'all, we're close. We're getting close. Love this transfer. I have it, just haven't done it yet. Our mail is being rerouted to our neighboring post office. Mail resumes tomorrow. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want your stuff to get lost or anything like that. All right, clean the back. Yes, you can use these for Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. So these can be used all the time. Let's dry this off. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm kind of glad that we didn't plan to do both banners because we would be on here for quite some time. So we'll do the other banner probably Thursday. We'll probably do those. I did not make my shirt. This is part of a t-shirt club that I'm in. Cotton Chaos, I think it's called. That's what this is part of. So, all right, let's fuzz. Move this. Flag Day, yes. Lots of different ways you can use this. Okay, here we go. We are close, y'all. We're close, we're close, we're close. I'm just glad we were able to find a way to use all of the stars before we had to clean. So, pick that up. There we go. We're gonna do these over here. Tornadoes are vicious. We had a big one yeah. I know the tornadoes have been like crazy this year, it seems like. So everybody stay, if you live in like Tornado Alley or where tornadoes are, stay safe. Take care of you. All right. We're gonna do this one, lift it up. Let's dry. Do I have a Patriotic Barn? I am working on it, Miss Nancy. I found one that I like. I will, Debbie. Once I hop off of here, I'll look for it. I need to find one that I like, but I do want to do one, Nancy. I'm kind of thinking the one in like I don't know if it's like in the shape of American flag. I don't know what I'm going to look for, but I do want to do one. All right. Cover this one. And ta-da. I think that's my best one yet. Look at that. Look at that one. What if you did the middle star first? Yeah, you could do that too, D. You totally could. The keyword is banner. B-A-N-N-E-R. You could totally do the first one. I probably should have done that, D. Okay, D, you don't need to come on here and use your smart thinking. I'm just messing with you. That probably would have been smart, is to start with the center one and then work my way out, but I didn't do that, so it is what it is. I love it. I love when y'all tell me, like, logically, like, Alex, you should have done this. And, like, it makes total sense. You know, it just, when you get on here, like, I feel like logic goes out the door sometimes. You're going to order this week? Yay! That way you can get all the new patriotic stuff, the color of the month, and then I would imagine there'd be more stuff, like promos and stuff that we find out about tomorrow. So I am excited. The first of the month is always overwhelming because there's so much going on. And if you want to shop all the patriotic stuff and you're not a Perks member, I always say this, y'all, but become a Perks member so you can save the 30% off of everything. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I didn't take what she said wrong. Miss D was just offering a suggestion, or like, could you do it that way? Ooh, that's a great idea, Mary. Okay, and then we're gonna go in and do this one. And y'all, I don't think I'm gonna clean it again. I think we're just gonna do our last banner with the stars not, or the transfer not clean. I think we're gonna be okay. All right, there's that. Yeah, I got you, Miss D. I was just playing with you. She was just offering another way to do it. And I appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna go in, do these last set of stars. Now, by not cleaning my transfer, I am running the risk of the paste that was already there drying a little bit, and it did in some of the corners. So I'm gonna just lay it back down, yeah. So if your paste dries in your silk screen and you try to go chalk on it again, sometimes your paste won't push all the way through. Perfect. Thank you for filling that out. Yeah, I got to get back into my Google form for winnings, because since I lost my list of people who had won, it's been stressing me out because I don't want anybody to think that I'm not sending their giveaway item. I just lost my list. So, okay. And then our last one. And then we're going to put it together, y'all. We're done. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being patient. I showed y'all what to do if something happens. So let's clean this. We'll put it back on its transfer backer, and then we're just gonna string it. You can add ribbon and stuff to it. I'm not going to, but you can. So let me close up my paste. I'm gonna use a baby wipe to wipe up all that paste that's sitting on top. A lot of people don't like that I do that, but it's my transfer. But If you don't want to use baby wipes, you can also use Clorox wipes or Lysol wipes, and those work just as well. But I don't ever use the baby wipe on the back of the transfer. Okay, so we're gonna spray the back. I'm gonna take my board eraser and we're gonna clean this like so. Thanks, y'all. And voila. Ooh, yes, that'd be really cute, Billy. So Billy said to use ripped fabric in between. That'd be really cute. How soon does the $20 credit show for May? So it will show up in your account, Dee, on the day that you signed up. So let's say you signed up March, I don't know, 14th, right? So every month on the 14th, that's when the $20 credit will hit your account. So I saw that you use it on the order that you just placed. So whenever you signed up, that's the day that'll hit your account. All right, let's pull these out. Oh my goodness. These are the cutest little things. Let's dry them. You're welcome, Dee. I need to, Miss. I do, Debbie. I just keep forgetting to go take it to my washer. But I have washed that one before. It's been a while. All right, let's get these totally dry. Look how cute. OMG. Now, I did include the circle where you're supposed to like line it up on the tiered tray. These, Sharon, it's a cutout. These are the doily cutouts that I just added to my site. And all we're gonna do is we're just gonna string some twine through it and call it a day, okay? So y'all don't go anywhere because we're gonna do our giveaway here in just 1 second. But let me, take out like a 45 feet of twine. Okay, so I'm gonna thread, let me cut that. I'm gonna thread from the front and go through the back. Not my idea. I can't take credit for it because I totally got it from one of my friends. She made it last year and I was like, I have to make that. So they did turn out really cute. Coffee stain muslin would look cute too. Yes. And if you are a Perks member, y'all, if you're a Perks member and a club member, go post your club project over in the VIP group because right now I don't think we have anybody that's posted, and that's an incentive for this month to win oh, that's not right. To win a gift card. So that's something else I do for my Perks members is monthly incentives to win stuff. So I need more twine. So if you're a Perks member and a club member, go post in the VIP group. You did? I love, okay, so Rebecca, you're obviously a member of the Cotton Chaos Club. I loved the shirts this month. I'm just gonna say it. Alrighty. Getting these threaded through. Cutting off the frayed end. Okay. Miss Lorna, girl, you have bought a lot of stuff. You need to sit down and you need to craft. You've got to find some time for you and just craft. But I understand we all have stuff going on. I don't mean to be bossy. Just saying. You've bought a lot, so you should be crafting, my friend. Oh my gosh, this keeps fraying on me. I know, I could put tape on it, I know, or I could put glue on it. I'm not gonna do that. crafting is therapy in itself. Yes, I will agree with you there. I recently joined, I don't know if y'all know, oh God, what's her, Southern Adornments. She does like door hangers. I recently joined her little club so I can learn how to paint door hangers. So be on the lookout for that. I can. I sure can. All right, here we go. Oh, y'all, look at that. I love it. What do y'all think? So you could totally add a ribbon or beads in between each little banner. I got my Happy Mail yet. You know, started still thinking, oh, gotcha, Miss Michelle. I'm so glad you got it though. But what do y'all think? I'm gonna have to hang it up behind me because I love this. Isn't that just the most adorable thing? And you can't even tell that I messed it up, right? So this is the large doily banner. Sorry, this is the large doily banner. This transfer is currently on sale on the specials tab. So if you haven't snagged this, go grab it before it's gone. What else? I have a smaller size banner that goes with the small size. We'll be doing that later this week. We're going to add the word America to it. So if you haven't grabbed this transfer yet, go grab both of these because we're going to craft with both of these later this week. Okay? But I know, Melinda, your pictures inspire me. I'm not a great painter, so I've got to learn. But I'm really excited. But there's our banner, y'all. I love this. I'm going to hang this up after my live. Does the Patriotics? Yes, they all launch tomorrow. That's another thing. So typically our launches are at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's actually going to be an hour earlier. So it's going to be 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So let me go through the thing. 7 a.m. Pacific Time, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 a.m. Central Time, and 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so if you want to shop the new product, sorry, the new Patriotic stuff, adjust it to your time zone. I will be posting the lookbook after my live over in my VIP group. So if you've commented the word banner, B-A-N-N-E-R, go check your messenger, and in there we'll have all the info for my project for tonight. But at the very bottom, there's going to be a button that says join my free groups. Click on that and then click on join VIP group and request to join, and you can see all the new stuff. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me catch up on comments and then I'll show you all the club transfer. Thanks, Melinda. Is the Patriotic one available now? Which one, Miss Diane? This one, the Land of the Free. This one is available. That one is available. You need the American transfer. It is linked in the message. Yeah. So this one is this one's available right now. That sure is. Thanks, Donna. Okay, so there's our project club. Are y'all ready? Who saw my sneak peek of the colors on my stories today? I meant to post more sneak peeks, but I got busy and I forgot, to be really honest with y'all. So let me tell you all the colors first. Can you make wood stars that size? What size? Oh, for this? I could do that, Lynette. I can totally do that. Okay, so our colors are cherry, colonial blue, and black velvet. So these are the three colors. Now, I used to do club colors to where y'all know that I would do something special with the club colors each month. Let me know if you want me to do that again. And America cutout, like, are you talking about like the United States America? Are you talking about this transfer? That one. All right, the surface. Are y'all ready? It's a big one. It's a galvanized metal sign. Sharon, this one does have chalk shapes that go with it. But if you want cutouts, send me a message and we can figure something out. So this is a galvanized metal sign. Okay. So we have all of this. Okay. Okay. Now, y'all ready? I'm excited for this because I think there's going to be a lot of fun stuff that we can do with it. I can do that, Lee. I can sure do that. Packet. Yes, Dolores, it will come to your new address. Oh, Miss Stephanie. Miss Stephanie, you're going to get in trouble again. Miss Stephanie said that word again. And here's the club transfer. So I think there's going to be a lot of fun stuff that we can do with this. I don't know if it's going to be everybody's cup of tea, but it looks like this. So old school legend, live free, ride fast. I would put this on a shirt. Hold on. I have quite a few ideas for this already. So I would just join to get this guy. That's okay. But this is this month's club. So for club, it's $21.99 a month. Okay. You get 3 paste packets or 3 samples of color. You get an 8.5 by 11 transfer and a coordinating accessory. Okay. So this month was the bold lemons. So you could sign up today, get the bold lemons, right? And then on the 5th, on May 5th, you'll get charged for this one. Okay. So if you want both, you can sign up, but it's just $21.99 a month. And then if you're a Perks member, Perks members save 30% off of the club as well. So typically, so the regular club is like $21.99. As a Perks member, you can subscribe to club and it makes it less than $18. So if you're not a Perks member and you want to become one and save 30% off of everything, I would sign up for Perks first and then subscribe to the club. And if you do that tonight, I totally forgot to mention, if you do that tonight and you subscribe to club, that order will count towards an order to win a $200 shopping spree. You're good, Miss Stephanie. I'm just giving you a hard time. I know, Nancy. I'm so excited about this one. Sharon, it's coming. I promise, my friend, it is coming. I'm just waiting for tomorrow for Chalk to post the picture so I can make the cutout. So this is the May club. Louise, I believe that this is going to be reusable. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I've chalked on metal before and it wipes right off. Do you have to do anything before you can chalk? I don't think so, Nancy. I would say you'd want to wax your transfer extremely well because I would anticipate that this would stick really well to the galvanized metal. So I'm just catching up on comments, so give me a second. Yay, I'm so excited that y'all are excited for this. I wasn't sure if y'all were going to love it or not. But there's a lot of fun stuff we can do with this. I've got some ideas brewing up in here. You do, Miss Billy. Well, first you become a Perks member, then become a club member so you can save 30%. So I hope y'all love it. I'm really excited for it. I will be hopefully posting a club cutout or club cutouts tomorrow. I just have to wait for them to give me the file or give me the picture of the transfer. All right. You mean fuzz? Did I say wax? You'd want to fuzz the transfer. Sorry. If I said wax, I meant fuzz. Okay. All right. Let's pick a winner. Y'all, I've occupied your time for over an hour. So let me pick a winner from the comments. So I'm really excited for it. We'll probably honestly craft with this tomorrow. And then we'll do our mini banner. We'll do this banner on Thursday morning. Okay. Do me a huge favor real quick before I pick a winner. Make sure you comment exclamation point notify all together. This will get you a message sent to your Facebook Messenger. Every time I go live, you'll get a message saying like, hey, the Creative Llama is live. And then make sure you join my VIP group, okay? Just comment the word banner, okay? Comment banner and go read all of it in there, and then click join free groups, and then go join my VIP group, because I'm gonna go post the lookbook right after this. I know, Cindy, I'm so excited. All right, make sure you've liked the post, because I am going to pick a winner from somebody who has liked the post. Okay, it's thinking. It's collecting all of your comments and picking a winner. Okay, so there's 285 comments that it is going to choose from. Okay, and our winner is Sandy Brown. Sandy Brown, are you here? You do have to be on in order to win. But here's what we made tonight. We made this patriotic banner. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna fix it and then hang it up behind me. But that's what we made tonight. Yes, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Dolores, once I post it, I'll tag you. I'll tag you so that way you don't miss it. Okay, hold on. I didn't see Sandy's comment, so give me a second. I'm trying to find my live. There she is. Okay, Miss Sandy, you are tonight's winner, so please send me a message and I will send you a form to fill out. That way I don't lose that you won, okay? But come and hang out with me tomorrow. We're gonna create with our club transfer. So I am pretty pumped about this, especially this part. I'm really excited about the galvanized metal. All right, y'all, have a great rest of your night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.